This is by far the longest video in the series. It shows a group tour with about 25 travelers, mostly American, operated by Cosmos Tours over 5 days in central rural Tuscany, Italy. If you were to check the Cosmos website and compare it to this video, you would see some discrepancies. Some of these are due to the fact the schedule was rearranged because of the Easter holiday, and part of it is because I forgot where we were on what days and have chosen to edit it in this fashion. Finally, you will notice that I have blurred the faces of our tour guides. This is because I told them it would not be posted on social media, and respecting that, I have tried to apply a blur filter in the software. The tour begins with a train ride of about 1 hour from Florence to Montecatini and ends with a return trip from Montecatini to Florence after a 7-day tour.
Of the company Globus and Cosmos, of course, a partnership company. And on behalf of myself, Oriana, I am delighted to be here for you for this week together for the gourmet Tuscany experience. First of all, really, from my heart, happy Easter and best wishes, and thank you so much for the choice of this tour. And welcome to everybody from the different parts of the world. Yeah. My ladies and gentlemen, as you realize, me Italian, 100% speaking spaghetti, macaroni, English, so please, if you do not understand some of my words, do not hesitate.
Siamo in orario, 3 minuti prima. Wow!
Tours or cruises? Tours.
Good morning. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Buongiorno a tutti. To everybody. Buongiorno, ladies and gentlemen, and a great pleasure introducing you, your driver for the week in Tuscany. Buongiorno, Behar.
Buongiorno a tutti, good morning to everyone.
Oh, that's sweet. You are great. Look at the time. Ahead of time, 2 minutes before. Wow. Mamma. You say wow, I say mamma mia. Mamma mia. Thank you so much. Grazie. Grazie mille. Huh? You all know? Thank you. Grazie.
You know that go to the left, then in the second room. My mom is fine. Okay, nobody wants
Dicevo che prendi una bottiglietta d'acqua.
No.
Bisogna più ragione.
choose one side and press on it 3 seconds, okay? You have one each, and here there is your flasks. Then
Lucca is a city of about 89,000 people on the Serchio River in Italy's Tuscany region. It is well known for the preserved Renaissance walls encircling its historic center, the moat outside the walls, and its cobblestone streets. It's also the birthplace of Puccini, the great Italian opera composer. While there, we visited the palace that used to be the home of the Duke of Lucca prior to the formation of the Italian Republic.
It's a pleasure for me to introduce you. We say buongiorno Federica.
Buongiorno, Federica.
Okay. Good morning and welcome at Podere la Regola. I'm Federica. Now I do the tour of the winery, and then after the tour you will tasting our wine. So before starting, give you some information about the winery. The owner of Podere la Regola are
Thank you.
So, pay attention to me, is the last wine. This is Vallino, our first superior red. We call it superior because the refining is very different and is not so easy like the refining of Steccaia or Risegola. Vallino is a super Tuscan, so blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Sangiovese and also a little bit of Cabernet Franc. This vintage is the 2021 and this wine have fermentation in concrete. Then we put in the barrique for the refining. Vallino have a refining in a used barrique for 1 year, about 12 months. Then one last refining in bottle for 1 year. It's very good pairing this wine with red meat. In Tuscany we call Fiorentina, so a big red meat.
Gentlemen, great pleasure introducing you the owner of Desideri, Mr. Giacomo and assistant Eleonora. And Giada, of course. Giada introduced us here. Giada was the first one.
Just only this kind of shop, and then we started to have also other kind of biscuits, you know. But in the meantime, when we started also to produce not only for tourists in Montecatini, but we started in 2008 to sell also outside Montecatini. In our market is they will introduce you in the working that you need to do with us, and that they would like you to do for us. Okay, but first of all, in the past, obviously, and the production of bread in this time was an heritage, because only few people could buy and produce this kind of bread. So the first step and the second step. Okay, we now need to choose how we wanna shape it. Okay. So, Oriana, facciamo due gruppi? So, okay. Every one of you get the hand sanitized. Yes, take a look at it.
Can you take our picture? Yes. When you're done?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Look over here and smile.
Let's see the whole inside.
We're hungry.
You're hungry already. First you have to work for it, you know? Well, it's okay. You'll be more hungry. Very, very good. You know, Behar and me were looking forward to taste your dishes. Woo!
Which is what we call in Italian agriturismo. So it means that you've got a place where to stay in, to spend a week if you want, and then enjoy the beautiful scenario that you have all around, the beautiful hills of Lucca, the beautiful places all around. And Paco, who is going to join us in a very few seconds, will show you more in details the place, the number of trees, the olive trees, the vineyards, and so on. Under in the shade.
Oh,
Sotto il pergolato.
sì, sì.
Si va di là. Sì, certo. Ok.
The side is the hood, because we are in the top of the hill with a south face it is in the hand of Lucca's Valley, and the north face of the property is in the down to Valley of Montecatini Terme. And we are in the center between province of Lucca and province of Pistoia. The same distance is about Florence, Pisa, Lucca. Because
If you like.
Stuff over here, I don't mind.
If you like. If you don't like.
But when I asked before, they said this is where we're working, we should. Yeah, but then everybody was putting their stuff.
boiled cabbage, leeks, and onion are a little bit bitter after the cooking. Carrots and potatoes are more sweet. And the good combination is very important for this soup.
Fresh eggs.
Yes.
Very
The
fresh.
hands have just delivered them.
So they're room temperature,
Normale.
or does it matter?
Yes, room temperature.
Okay.
No, perché ora non è neanche tanto caldo.
Salt,
Poi,
coffee,
Coffee.
mascarpone cheese, sugar, and limoncello.
e savoiardi.
And lady fingers. So I think that you don't mind adding some limoncello in the coffee, right?
Va bene per tutti, vero? Sure. Io...
Then
Ok, questo è per zuppare i savoiardi.
we're going
Poi...
to dip the lady fingers into the coffee and limoncello, but this is not the traditional recipe. This is something that she generally does. Okay, so she adds limoncello to the coffee.
sì.
Okay, generally it is 1 egg per 100 grams of mascarpone. Once you have made it, once you have just prepared the tiramisu, straight into the fridge, because as it doesn't require the preparation doesn't require cooking. The fresh eggs might deteriorate a little bit if you don't just put it straight into the fridge. So this is why.
Sì.
Salt.
Vai. E partiamo subito con il bianco, Deve essere montato finché non Ok. Ci siamo abbastanza.
Okay, so you have to, so as you can see, it doesn't move. Okay, so we should make like this, maybe.
Meglio di no, se no
Maybe
non
not.
facciamo il Allora, mettiamo 5 cucchiai di zucchero,
5 tablespoons
2,
of sugar,
3, 4, 5 e 6. Abbiamo esagerato. Perché il primo era un po'... Praticamente quando abbiamo ottenuto una bella spuma,
yes, it
si
must be so
aggiunge,
creamy. Okay.
si aggiunge piano piano mascarpone, un po' alla volta, non tutto insieme. Vai.
Not all together.
Dai. Direi che possiamo, Abbiamo fatto una buona...
Now, very, very slow, very gently, from the bottom to the top.
E poi dice che era un musicista che si era praticamente abbioccato la folla aveva sbagliato così all'ultima ora. È strana come storia, non è proprio un po' improvvisata. Vai.
Basically, it looks like the only thing that we know for sure is it originated in Treviso.
Okay, that's outside of this, yeah.
Okay.
Bello spumoso.
I'm starving now.
Italian tiramisu from the phrase Tuscany to
Pick me up.
yeah.
Oh, it's a picking up.
Yeah, with the coffee.
And my Nutella recipe is that as soon as you have placed your first, lady fingers layer, you add more cream on top, and then Nutella, and then another layer,
Yeah.
and then Nutella on top.
Yum, yum.
Do you warm up the Nutella at all?
A little bit.
Just to make it easier. Oh, wow.
It's like
Oh, gosh, I'm
An experienced person.
With no ragu.
I'd be, the lady fingers would be sticking when.
But lasagna, you don't use ricotta here.
No.
No ricotta.
No, that's Chanel.
Mozzarella?
No.
Besciamella, mozzarella.
Bechamel, yes. No, no mozzarella in my recipe, for example.
Ma qualcuno la mette, però. Aspetta, con le capentole magari. Ah, mi piace anche di qua. Un pochino forse c'è, ci manca un po'. Forse ho messo un po' troppo nel mezzo. Senza quello non si fa, col cucchiaio non viene.
Maybe it needed a limoncello in it.
I've never done that. I've never seen limoncello.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea. Makes it
Robin, ce ne sta un
Really
pochino qui.
nice. That makes it really nice.
beautiful.
Si porto via io.
Take that big spoon and just go for it.
So
small. Everybody's doing it. She'd be licking the bowl and
Is this a tiramisu pan?
No.
No, it's
You
just
can use it for
just an oval.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use oval, you can use square, whatever you want. You have in your home.
I like the pan.
You can also use the small things for kind of cupcakes, you know, the small ones,
can
but
just buy
in
them.
aluminium. So the small ones, as you
yeah,
like.
well,
Okay.
you do just.
Okay? Hi, Kirby. Having fun?
I'm having great fun.
Good.
We finish the meeting now with the semolina. And then we use this pasta mix. We change the clock.
Perfect.
Number 2. And one time again.
Okay.
Number 3.
Okay.
One time. And we come to the number 5. We don't use the last. We stop one before.
So you just go to the next number to get it a little thinner, a little thinner.
Number 1, number 2, number 3. Yes, 6 times.
Number 6, so is it the
Okay.
This is
Start with number 1.
Perfect. One more.
this is the moving for the
Right there?
flattening.
Okay.
From number 1.
I expect you to fall apart.
You
got it.
This is the cutting set.
He's got that.
And we make the
Bigger one.
It was on 6.
Okay, I got you. Who is the first? Okay, number 9.
Yes.
You recognize because the two rounds are done.
Okay.
You roll.
Yes.
In the first time.
Next here.
Good. Right. Yes. And you roll. You roll. Okay. And the clock away.
Bravo.
Yes, nice. Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
Kirby. Whoop. Ta-da! Yay!
You see what I prepared?
Well done.
Is it the pasta? The brown ones, not the white one, the cannellini, but the brown ones.
Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, in a small town near Vinci, Italy. He was an Italian polymath and Renaissance painter who excelled in many fields, including science, engineering, anatomy, and architecture, and is best known for his expressive artwork and groundbreaking inventions. This was a bus tour to his hometown.
no, no. There is a small sidewalk on the left. Maybe no traffic, is usually quiet. Ma fantastico! Oh, ma sai, ci credi? Ci credi che stamattina, wow, li ho fatti cantare? Cioè, in realtà ho cantato io, però loro hanno fatto il ritornello e sono stati non contenti. Contentissimi. Look at this. Amazing, huh? Nice decoration. I would like to go for a little extra walk with you. Little. Before heading to the restaurant, okay? Now, this is a town dedicated to our poet Carducci. His sculpture is on top, okay? After lunch, which will be at around 2:30, we're heading over there. You know why? After lunch, because after lunch is the experience of the liqueur. Remember the liqueur?
Montecatini Terme is the largest and most famous of Tuscany's spa towns. It has been revered for its curative waters since at least the 16th century, when the first baths were built there. 2 centuries later, neighborhood royalty began to take note after the opening of the town's first grand spas, putting Montecatini Terme firmly on the aristocracy's radar. The spas became very popular in the early part of the 20th century and gradually fell out of favor beginning in the 1970s. At this time, only 3 spas still remain in operation, and many of the older spas have fallen into abandonment.
Enjoy the show. Flour, you remember we started as a bakery?
Yes.
Very often we use the same flour. 00 for us means the most refined. This is a traditional, most refined. And sugar. Oh yeah. Just to give you an idea, because I want you to have already a nice idea, when you use, questo qui fai 1 chilo adesso?
Sì, 1 chilo di farina e
Yes,
600 grammi di zucchero.
You see, because for us in
La solita dose che...
Sì. It's always easy to buy the same quantity, 1 kilogram. Usually, now you get this is 1 kilogram of 1 kilogram of flour, 600 grams of sugar. You translate in 1 kilogram of flour like 35 ounces? What do you say?
Okay,
OZ.
2 pounds.
Okay.
2.2.
2.2. Okay, 2.2. And 600 grams sugar.
That's a pound and a half.
1 pound and a half. Now is placing. If you don't have the organic orange, nothing. It must be organic, of course. It must be organic. You don't want to place any chemical. No. If you have the lemon, you can put the lemon. Vero? Se hanno il limone, ci mettono un po' di limone. If you have the organic lemon instead, no. Very good. Now is baking. The baking yeast. No! Baking yeast, pass it around. You discover a lot about yeast when you were at the bakery. Look, entire. Yes.
That looks pretty good.
He's placing 300 grams of almonds. Sono un po' arrugginita dall'anno scorso, dai. Questo cos'è?
Vanilla. Vanilla.
Ah, vanilla in powder. Vanilla is very strong. Just a little. Huh? If you don't have it in there, no, of course. At home, I don't have this quantity. In Italy, we can get small quantities in envelopes. Okay. Bravo. He prepared already eggs. He prepared already 8 eggs. You know, the system of putting the flour like this, we say the volcano, but then the volcano with the hole becomes flat. Same system to make your dough or your bread.
Has this egg yolks only?
No, eggs. All eggs. He just twisted them a little bit. No, because vanilla really you put very little because it's so strong. But you see, very easy, isn't it? Once you know.
Can I go do it?
Have you fun? Oh, it will.
It will?
No, especially if I come around.
That's true.
No, actually I've never done that at all. This is a specialty of Tuscany.
You practice before you
No. The sweets, too much sugar for me. No. Pasta is okay. No, but here, for these traditional recipes and biscuits, you need to put too much sugar. The hardest they are, and the longer they will last, possibly, made in industries usually. But also the ones that Rossano is preparing can last like 1 month, as long as you keep them in a cool place. No. Look, this is very important now to make the design. Ciao Andrea, come andiamo? Tutto bene. È vero o no? Resistere. Ieri abbiamo festeggiato la liberazione, la resistenza e noi resistiamo. Resistere sempre, lo stiamo facendo. Guarda, Andrea now is helping. Look, so different. Oh, scusami. De nada, questo non serve più, Spanish, de nada. Of nothing. This is important, no? That you remember the technique. You remember.
Roll it and then.
Remember the technique. Uno chef meno male che ci siete. Eccoci, fantastico, Oh, and look now. So, you see what he did here? He sprinkled just with a brush a little bit of egg. Vero? C'hai strisciato, how do you call it? Egg wash. To do the egg wash. And then sprinkle different sugar, you know, the thicker one, like sugar cane, or up to you. You see? Easy, huh? Yeah. O la chiedo ad Alessandro. Me la fai tu una foto? No, te la do. Non so se ti metti dove, che viene anche a Rossano, forse là dove ecco il cake. This is a nice instrument.
Yes, take out the core.
It's a nice system. 2 minutes, Vero, qualche minuto. 3-4, quello che fai.
Sì, così,
Look. So a few minutes till it has got
It's all blended.
all blend. 300 grams flour. You see? Now it's thicker, of course, because it has got the flour inside. Beautiful. professional use. In Italian houses we don't have the spray. Only
Cosa fare col
restaurants.
burro normale?
Otherwise, at home we would spread the butter.
Yogurt.
Yogurt, plain, no sugar, plain, regular plain yogurt. You can, but then too much sugar, no? Okay.
Queste sono mele già tagliate e saltate in padella.
He prepared already some apples cut in small pieces, adding a little bit of sugar and in a pan. To offer in a restaurant, they prepare little fruit, and very commonly is apples with cinnamon.
Un pochino di vaniglia.
Again, he likes to use a little vanilla, little vanilla. Small pieces. Okay, so you see, done. Also, this was easy, huh?
Is that greased? Yeah. They sprayed it.
So basically, with the 3 eggs, there was 1 apple in small pieces. You mind quello?
I do the same thing. Sounds serious.
Oh, she's driving him crazy. She's driving. Oh, she's probably touching something.
This will be the result. This will be the result. So, but the one you are having tonight.